Hello everyone. In this video, I'll discuss searching secondary data. This will be a hands-on session for searching secondary data. You as a beginner of research need to take the help of secondary sources in many times. Say, you're going to do the literature review. That time you need to find various resources or studies related to the problem or related to the topic that you have chosen for your study. Then say you need to have a better idea so that you can plan your research properly, or say you are going to find out what type of research design you are going to apply in your study, or what data collection method you are going to use, what analysis method you are going to use. So to have better understanding of those, you can study earlier resources. And how are you going to find those resources that I am going to show you in this session. So at first, I like to say that since you are students, you can visit your college library, and college library has many resources. And nowadays there are open resources or open access data which you can freely available. And college library is also subscribing to various journals, and there is a program which is known as N-list, and under this program you can have a number of titles in journals and books. So there you can visit and find out the resource. So that I'm not going to show you here, but you better visit your college library and you'll get a pretty good idea of all the resources made available by the library. So first I'm going to show you a source of secondary data that you can categorize in government publication. Every one of you might have heard about census data. Now, this census is conducted after every 10 years in our country. So, this census data, this is made available by this Office of the Registrar General and Census Commissioner of India. This is under Ministry of Home Affairs. So, here you might have seen the page of this Office of the Registrar General and Census Commissioner. Here you go to the Census Digital Library. If you click the digital library, here you might have noticed that things are available, books and reports, then photographs, publicity, audio clips, lot of things are available. Now for your research, what is needed? You need data related to the population. Now those data are made available in various formats. Now here in the tabs you see there are publications, tables, photos, map, audio, video. So this can be your secondary data for your research. Then here I am going to show you, say there are tables. So I am clicking in the tables. So it will give the list of various tables. Then the table which is required for you, or the data which you require, that table you can download in the format as you want. Now here you have seen that data are given in Excel format. Now you can get it downloaded there and you can do your analysis on those data. See here, as I click in the table, this table data that are downloaded in my Excel, and this table, the data available is about banking and credit facilities. So here the names of towns are given, then this number of banks and credit societies. So this information or this data are available. So in this way you can proceed for searching data in the site of Office of Registrar General and Census Commissioner. Now say I want some data that is specifically related to our state. Then what you need to do? So here first you choose the census year, which year census data you require, that you need to select. Then this is showing tabulation plan of census year 2011. Now here you see the titles of table. You can see tables on houses, household amenities and assets. Tables on houses, household amenities and assets, they're also in slum household, so it is a categorization. Then final population total, primary census abstract. So this list here given, and you click the required one. Say I have clicked here, table on houses, household amenities and assets. So what this table give? This table will give data on household amenities and assets. So household amenities and assets, that means what are the facilities in the household, what types of roofs, what types of materials are used in roofs, then how many rooms are there in the household, then assets like two-wheeler, four-wheeler, then what cooking fuel they are using in their household. So all these informations are available. So here you need to select the state. If you want data based on a state, I'm going to choose here Assam. And see here the result page is giving census houses and the uses to which they are put. Then census houses used as residence and residence come other use by condition. So from the title you can easily get to know what types of information or data are available in the table. And if you click there, so the data will be downloaded in your Excel sheet and you can do your analysis there. So let's move to another source. This is Reserve Bank of India. So I'll just type RBI in Google. It will give me the URL of Reserve Bank of India. Now you know Reserve Bank of India, this is the regulatory institution for all the banking activities and banking institution of our country. This is the page of Reserve Bank of India. Here in the tab you see one there is research and another side there is statistics. In research you can get various publications from Reserve Bank of India. Say here working papers are there, then RBI bulletin is there. So various publications are there. So if you need any publications on the studies done by Reserve Bank of India or its associates, then you can click here. Now if you want some data related to economy, say related to interbank transaction, relating to use of plastic card, then relating to use of financial technologies, then also you can find data on consumer. So I'm clicking here and database on Indian economy. Now this data are made available in time series format and unit level data are also available. Now you can do your research or your research can be based on unit level data. Unit level data, here this page is coming. I'm clicking in unit level data. See here what data are available in unit level. There are two types here. Inflation expectation survey of household and another is consumer confidence survey. Let me click here in consumer confidence survey. So this is a survey done on consumer confidence related to say increase in inflation or increase in the prices of various types of commodities and services used by people. So this survey was conducted on those. Let me click here consumer confidence survey. This was conducted from 31st March 2015 to 31st March 2021. This will also give result like the earlier one. These data are available in various format, but if you want it in Excel format or if you want it in CSV format, it will give data accordingly. So for getting data in Excel, you need to click here in this icon. So in this window the result is coming. See this unit level data, in which round it was conducted, in which period, which city, then the details of the respondents, that means the observations. So these are listed here in the table. Now this table you can easily get downloaded in Excel. For this you need to click in this icon. There is an icon you have noticed, this is export. So export to my computer in PDF, Excel or CSV format. So you need to choose in which way you want. Say export current report as PDF, Excel, text. So these are the various formats available. Now I am not going to download this so as to so that I can reduce time consumption. I have shown it already in the earlier example. So in this way you can get data here in Reserve Bank of India site also. So this Reserve Bank of India, it gives data on finance, then monetary issues, consumer survey and many other related things. Alright. Now another source, this is called Surganga. So the address is surganga.inflibnet.sc.in. So Surganga, this is a e-repository of thesis or dissertation of the Indian universities. Now, these thesis and dissertations that you will get in Surganga, these are all academic resources. So, if you want to conduct any study on a topic, say, for example, I am taking the topic management, I'll say tourism management. Tourism management. So, in the search box, I am going to type tourism management. Tourism management. It will give me the result of all the studies from various universities of India that has been submitted here. Tourism management. Now there are advanced search option also where you can filter the data or the information or the reports that you want from this site. See the result page. There are 74,191 theses or dissertation where the term tourism management you can find. But all these studies may not be directly related to tourism management. So, to filter your information or to filter your data, you need to opt the advanced search option. So, what you can do, you can just type tourism management and that you need to click that you want this word only in the title of the study. Then your search will be narrowed down. See, this is an analytical study of tourism inclination towards heritage, an analytical study of tourism inclination, development of a model for tourism for state of Kerala. So many studies are there. So the most relevant one you can find out by searching in the filter. So I'm not going to click it. You try it yourself. This thesis or dissertation are in PDF format, so you can easily download it from Surganga. So this is, as I said, Surganga, that is the academic repository. That is a repository for all the academic researches that are conducted in Indian universities. I'm moving to another source. This is called National Digital Library. National Digital Library. Now, in this library, you will find many academic material and resources, and besides those, you will also find some data set. So my net is little slow, so it's taking time. This National Digital Library, this is hosted by IIT Kharagpur. It's taking time, so you can try at your home. Let me move to another source. We have a Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. So under this ministry, there are organization or office, that is National Sample Survey Office. From that office also you can get data. So this is the site of Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. They have a new site also, so I'm moving to that new site. Here we can see there is a tab that is statistic, so you can click here and get, say, sustainable development goals, so publication related to this, then download table and data, reports and publication, micro data catalog. So data catalog is there, you can take help of this catalog. So I'm clicking here in reports and publications. So this, under this ministry, since various surveys are conducted, survey and researches are conducted, so based on those, some publications or reports are available. So those may come to your help. See this report titled Persons with Disabilities in India, a Statistical Profile 2021. So this is a report based on the statistic of people with different ability. So if I click, the report will come in PDF format. So you can get downloaded it and take the help of the information available in that report if you are carrying any study relating to person with different ability. So it's taking time. So this is the report coming, persons with disabilities in India. Since I have clicked there, a statistical profile. So this is the report. So here you get the information and the data related to this thing. So this data are available. So in this way you can find other data also. Now another good source of secondary data is the policy research institution. Now these policy research institutions are those institutions which conduct their surveys or research for the help of policy making. Now there is an institution in Assam which is known as Omya Kumar Das Institute of Social Change and Development. So you can visit the site of that institution and you can get a lot of information or reports that has been conducted in Assam, particularly in Assam and northeastern India. Here you can go to two place, one is library and the other is publication. I'm clicking here in publication. So see, these are the various publications from that institution, Omya Kumar Das Institution of Social Change and Development. This regional disparities in India, population growth in Assam 1951 to 1991. So here in the right side you might have noticed in publications, various forms of publication, books, reports, study reports, then CENI, SEAS paper, P studies publication, research paper series, lectures. So these materials are available. You can take help of this. So this is a very good source of secondary data if you want data from Assam. Then there is Directorate of Economics and Statistics. Directors of Economics and Statistics. Now, so this is the department or this is the directorate specifically for taking note of the direction and growth in economics and use of statistics. So see here. So this site also you can visit. Now, international institutions like WTO, World Bank, International Monetary Fund, then International Labour Organization, all these institutions maintain databases. So you can visit the sites of those institutions and you can get open data there. Open data means those data which are freely available and freely accessible. Now here you see World Bank. There, if you click Understanding Poverty, you will get an option Data and Research. Here, Open Data. If you click Open Data, you will again get unit level data. So you can browse by country or indicator. Indicator means the variables. Here, indicators of development you will find. So data related to indicators of development you can download from World Bank Open Data. Similarly, there is International Labour Organization. If you want labor related statistics, then employment or unemployment related statistics, those you can find from International Labour Organization website. Now, one prominent private institution for providing secondary data is CMIA, that is Center for Monitoring Indian Economy. Now, this CMIA, since this is a private initiative and therefore the data are made available only on the basis of subscription. So here you can see that economic databases, analysis and focus, these are available and in various ways. Say economic outlook, states of India. If you want information from various states of India, then commodity related information. So this information and data you can get from Center for Monitoring Indian Economy also, but you need to subscribe and you need to pay a fees for it. Generally it is not affordable for individual, but if there is an institutional subscription or say those researcher whose profession is to conduct research, so they can subscribe to this site. And that CMI basically provide information related to business, marketing, commerce, trade, etc. Now, there are some other sources like media houses. Now, when you say media houses, that means like the houses which own TV channels, radio stations, then newspaper, magazines, etc. Now, one source I am showing you, say The Hindu. You might have heard about The Hindu. This is a national daily and one of the popular national daily. The site of this newspaper, there is a tab as data. In data you can visit and get the data. This is a very important source for secondary data. You know why? Because they used to collect news from various areas and from various sectors, and therefore data are available in various forms, not only in text but also in the form of photo, figures, facts, videos, audios. So in all these formats the data are available. Then this is the site of Da Hindu. So I am trying to search data here but not getting in this moment. But you try to search so you will get it. See, this is the section data. Let's see. Okay. So here you can see again data in types. It is given text, video, audio, photo, cartoon. These various types are given. Now what types that you need to select here? Now see, most of the recent data are available in COVID-19, and since researches is conducted in COVID-19, so data are made available by this organization. Now let's see. So recent data, these are mostly available in COVID-19. So this data is the lead victim. The lead victim. You will get data on agriculture. You will get data on, say, industry. You will get data on banking and finance. So in a lot of sectors, you will get data. There are some e-databases of journals. So those also you can have your login ID or you can have your subscription, and from there you can get to see various open journal. So one, say, Taylor and Francis open access journal. So I have typed Taylor and Francis open access journal. This is a renowned publisher, international publisher. Open access journal. Here you need to click. Then you can log in here. You need to create a login ID, and after that you can avail the services. Say open access books, open journals. Now I'll go to open journal. Open journal. See, these are the various journals. Now say I will take the help of advanced search and title. Search for title. I'm going to search for, say, consumer behavior. Consumer behavior. Consumer behavior. Now see the result given. Special issue: consumer behavior analysis and services. Consumer behavior analysis and social market in practice. So the result page is showing many studies related to consumer behavior, and these studies you can download by clicking on this download PDFs. And this open access journal, you know, this open access journal means you do not have to pay price for getting the service. So that is open access. So similar to Taylor and Francis, there are many other e-databases that you can avail and get secondary data and use in your own research. So after discussing all these sources, I like to conclude that if you go on searching the sources, you will get the link of some other sources. So in this way, you can gather your experience for searching secondary data. But the important thing here, you need to keep in mind that while using secondary data, you should abide by the terms and agreements that you agreed during the time that data are made available to you. So that is one thing. The terms and conditions you need not break. There's one. Then you must acknowledge the source that you are going to use for your study. And another thing that you need to be cautious is that you need to check the authenticity of the source and the reliability of the data. Though secondary data are readily available, you need to polish the data, you need to clean the data, you need to adjust the data as you require. So this is all about searching secondary data. So what I have discussed today, or what I have shown in this video, this is just a tip of the iceberg. So there are numerous sources. So once you start the process, you will come to know about various other sources of secondary data. So with this, I am concluding this hands-on session on searching secondary data. Thank you.